Zhang's Yulong Farm has made a big impact on the Australian breeding scene, buying up some of our best-known broodmares and now standing 6 stallions at their Victorian base. In 2021, they've launched the Blue Diamond winner Tagaloa, offering mare owners the chance to get into some of the world's best Japanese bloodlines.
Tagaloa has won it from Hanseatic and Personal. Mighty mare, Melody Bell has won it.
Oh, £2,600,000.
Troy, every year we see and hear more about the growth of Yulong Farm. Just tell us a bit about how the development of the property is coming along, the buildings, the fences and everything else you're working on.
So our 3 properties are all bar complete. We're just putting the finishing touches on them at the moment. So all the roads have just been hot mixed, and we've planted plenty of trees and painting the fences and just putting the final touches on it. Our 14-horse stallion barn is completed, and we're looking forward to rolling into the breeding season.
Well, look, it's been so exciting seeing the incredible mares Sam and Mr. Zhang and the team have bought in the last 12 months. You know, much loved household names. Melody Bell bought for $2.6 million, Graceful Glamour for $1.5 million, Vedora $2.55, and in her time from the English Chairman sale for $2.2 million. It's a real sign of, you know, intent by Yulong to be at the top of the tree in the Australian breeding industry, isn't it?
Without a doubt. At the end of the day, our main goal is to be a leading stud farm and stallion farm, I should say, in Australia. So to do that, we need to support our young stallions with the best possible mares we can find, and Mr. Zhang has taken no shortcuts in doing so. So it's really exciting to have some of these big mares back at the farm, and we're looking forward to seeing what foals we can produce with them.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we talk so much about the stallions, which of course we'll get to in a minute, but these mares are household names. You know, Melody Bell, a record-breaking winner of 14 Group 1s, just so well loved by her owners and the Tiakau camp. Graceful Glamour, a multiple Group winner. There were tears from the Derby racing team when she was sold. She was such a popular race mare, and obviously a lot of people will be following the offspring of these mares.
Being a Kiwi myself, it gives me goosebumps to think that Melody Bell's in the back paddock. And Graceful Glamour, you know, both these mares have been raced with syndication companies, which is really exciting. So they've all got a huge following, and we're really excited to have them here at the farm.
And the mares are going to Written Tycoon. What a coup to get this wonderful sire. He's now the reigning champion Australian stallion after another sensational year.
It is, it's really exciting. It's the next step for us. We've got a lot of beautiful mares here that'll get bred to him. He's the first stallion, I think, since Dane Hill and Reduced Choice sire, both the Blue Diamond winner and the Golden Slipper winner in the same season. So he's a very, very special stallion, and he still looks fit, well and young, and we're looking forward to the breeding season with him.
Tagaloa's gritty from Hanseatic. Tagaloa has won it.
Well, every year we see new stallions at Yulong too, obviously boosting the Victorian breeding industry and giving great opportunities to broodmare owners. We'll focus on Lucky Vega in a separate story, but how brilliant to have a Blue Diamond Stakes winner in Tagaloa to stand his first season in 2021.
That's right, our stallion roster's taken a big jump this year with 3 additional first season sires joining the roster alongside our foundation stallion Grunt and Group 1 winning son of Reduced Choice Alabama Express. But Tagaloa, we think, is a very rare talent. From a physical point of view, he's got an immense amount of quality. He was bred by Arrowfield Stud and commanded a price tag of $300,000 at the Magic Millions sales when purchased by Busserton Racing. And then to go on and become a Group 1 winner, we're very excited to have him back here at Yulong.
Well, as you said, he was sold by the great vendor Arrowfield Stud. I mean, they've been honing these great Japanese bloodlines for years. His sire, Lord Tagaloa, was second to Deep Impact on last year's Japanese Sires title. And, you know, he's sired so many superstars, in particular the champion Almond Eye.
Tremendous breeders, Arrowfield Stud, and Lord Tagaloa, obviously Horse of the Year himself as a 2-year-old. To sire 32 individual Group 1 winners in his first season at Stud, which was only 12 winners behind the super sire Deep Impact himself, and the general sires pool is pretty phenomenal. And like you say, to have Almond Eye and that crop, who was champion Horse of the Year and a 10-time Group 1 winner.
And Tagaloa's dam sire, Heart's Cry, of course by Sunday Silence, the great breed shaper, he's the sire of the Cox Plate winner Lee Gracieux and the Caulfield Cup winner Admire Racti. So we know the blood works here, and it's such a great opportunity to access this blood for Victorian and other mare owners.
Heart's Cry, a very influential stallion, and that's making Tagaloa an outcross to Danehill, which is going to be make mating to him very easy for breeders.
Tagaloa about 3/4 barkyard, extending Tagaloa. Tagaloa looked good, won a length.
Well, looking at his race record, Tagaloa, he was placed in the Maribyrnong Plate first start, and then he was a 2-year-old winner in Melbourne in November. So he was out and running in good company very early on.
Just like his sire, Lord Tagaloa is very precocious. He won his only trial before heading to the Group 3 Maribyrnong Plate first up, where he ran 3rd, before going on to win a very competitive 2-year-old race at Moonee Valley before a short spell.
He then returned in the new year, ran on behind Hanseatic in the Blue Diamond Prelude before coming out and beating him in the Blue Diamond. I mean, this isn't just a Victorian 2-year-old championship, this race. I mean, it spurned stallions such as the exciting Extreme Choice recently. You go back through Redute's Choice and Bella Spree, and even the huge broodmare influences, the fillies such as Danelaw, Courtser and Bounding Away. This is a breed-shaping race, and Tagaloa won it.
That's right, and he won it very impressively, beating Hanseatic, the talented away game, and also Group 1 winner Personal. But what I thought was most impressive about the race was that he not only won it in a fast time, he won it in the fastest time since 2011 for a 2-year-old over 1,200 metres at Caulfield. It's always hard to keep horses up and travel them up interstate for these big races, and we know how important the Todman is as a lead-up race into the Golden Slipper. So a gallant second was very impressive by him before coming out and running a 4th in the Golden Slipper.
But going well as Tagaloa. Tagaloa clear.
It's always very impressive to see these colts come back as 3-year-olds and show they've still got it. His CS Hayes win was very impressive. He actually came home faster than Nature Strip in the Group 1 Lightning Stakes over the last 400 metres on the same day.
Plus, he's just, as you touched on, he's a stunning individual, isn't he? What do you see, like physically, when you look at Tagaloa?
So much quality. He's just he's beautifully put together and he's beautifully balanced. He stands over a bit of ground. He's 16-1 hands high, so he's just a beautiful individual, and we really think he's going to duel well with the Danehill line mares, like the likes of Redute's mares, Schnitzel mares, Not a Single Doubt mares fillies that are looking for an outcross and a stallion that's going to put a bit of size and substance into them.
And the gorgeous Alabama Express, the Group 1 All Stakes winner by Redute's Choice, how did he get on in his first season, and how's he looking for season 2 at Yulong?
So I was really excited when I went through the mares he covered in year 1. Mr. Zhang's taken no shortcuts and sending some of the best mares in Australia to him. He covered the likes of Group 1 winner Fox Play, the dam of multiple Group 1 winner and emerging sire Extreme Choice, the dam of Liars, Blue Diamond winner, the dam of Global Glamour. So many beautiful mares. Look, he's going to be given every opportunity. He covered 142 mares in his first season, and we see him covering a similar number this year.
And Grunt, of course, by the great New Zealand champion sire O'Reilly, and a close relation to a real sire on fire at the moment in Ocean Park. A dual Group 1 winner. How's the reception been to the first foals by Grunt from last spring?
Grunt's going to have no excuses. He's covered 340 mares in his first 2 seasons at stud, and his first weanlings were really well received between pinhookers and buyers at the various sales. They sold up to 155,000 at the Magic Millions, so we couldn't be any more pleased with him.
And Yulong Prince, another new sire this season at Yulong, a Group 1 winner in South Africa and the winner of the Cantala Stakes in Melbourne Cup Week. Geez, great value for a new stallion, isn't he?
That's right. Yulong Prince is a very interesting horse. He obviously one of the best horses of his generations up in South Africa, where he won the Group 1 Telegraph Stakes. Before Mr. Zhang brought him down here, and he was sent to Chris Waller's, where he went on to win the Group 1 Cantala Stakes over a mile on Derby Day at Flemington. Yulong Prince is a son of Give Me the Green Light, who's an Australian bred champion sire by More Than Ready. Physically, he looks a lot like his own sire, Give Me the Green Light and More Than Ready. He's a beautiful black horse, and Lizzie Jilf's actually had him as her pick of the yard at 4 of his last 5 starts in Sydney, which speaks volumes.
Well, look, summing up overall, it must be just such an exciting place to be, Yulong Farm, on the cusp of a new breeding season.
It is. Mr. Zhang's, he's taken no shortcuts. We've got 270 mares on the farm. We've got a great young team, and we're all looking forward to heading into the breeding season and the coming years.